What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Vlad the Bull, your #1 Embrace coach. And I want to let you know that my book, The Embrace Method, How to Leverage Your Trauma and Pain to Live the Life of Your Dreams, the second edition is now available on Amazon for purchase. Through heartfelt anecdotes, practical exercises, and profound insights, this book will show you how to confront your demons, heal your wounds, and emerge stronger and more resilient, ready to embrace a future with limitless possibilities. Remember, embracing your pain is the first step to transforming it into power. Be sure to get your copy today. And remember, embrace your struggles, embrace your successes, and most importantly, embrace yourself. Visit www.embracemethod.com to learn more about the Embrace Method book and the Embrace Framework.
Welcome to the Roots and Rhythm podcast, where we explore the essence of culture, our experiences, and a healing journey that shapes our growth and family. Through heartfelt stories about marriage, mental health, relationships, and parenting, we create a space where you can find connection, understanding, and inspiration. Join us as we explore the rhythms of life, one story at a time.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, welcome to another episode of the Roots and Rhythm podcast, where we explore the rhythms of life, one story at a time. It's your boy, Vlad the Bull, your #1 Embrace coach, and I'm joined by my lovely co-host, the one and only
Angie, la cyber mommy.
We are in the building. 4th of July is behind us. The heat wave is heat waving my ass.
Yeah.
So,
with one cool day in the middle
thank
of
the
rain.
Good Lord for central air. I don't know how people do this, man.
I don't either.
We did 3 years, no central air. My whole life, we ain't had no AC until we got to the projects. And even then, it was like a summer treat.
Well, y'all know I have central air privilege. We had central air in DR because my dad did not play that.
There was central air in Dominican Republic?
My daddy did it.
I didn't even know that was possible. I thought central air was just you open a hole in the wall and it blows in centrally.
My dad said, I need this. He's like, I left Cuba and I'm exploring, but I need this air. He was in the US, then he's like, oh, this is what this is, putting it here. So yeah, so I tell Wallace all the time, I cannot have air. I've always had it. Don't do that to me.
Well, in Florida, you guys have air
everywhere. But when we were looking for a house, Vlad, I was like, okay, I need central air and a carport or garage so I don't have to clean snow off the car. And I didn't care what the house looked like. And then we got our room, the sunroom. And I was like, this is the perfect house for me.
You know,
great.
It was nice having the garage. In our investment property, we have 3 beds. And so there was one for me, one for Jules, and then one for my cruiser. So we ain't never had to clean no snow. So
I love that.
Yeah, I was like,
I know. That's the first thing you got. That's the first thing you have to build, Vlad. A carport or a garage.
Well, that's the first thing we do want to do. Is build a garage with a suite on top and 2 port. In my ideal world, the garage would be so big enough that I could fit in a home gym there. But
extra, but you still could.
Oh yeah, but I want like an actual like a old school
big body. Yeah,
with the rafters.
That's what Emmy has in her garage for Denny. Yeah, remember Denny's like, oh, my gym, and then Wallace comes and works on the gym, but they don't park their cars in the garage. They don't need to. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Florida.
Must be nice.
Right. Florida hating.
So with the summer, obviously comes summer camp for those who are older. And, you know, for my son, for Aria, his business is normal. Yeah. But with closures, right, for the holiday. So how has it been so far with you guys?
Ghetto.
It's been ghetto.
So Aria's been home for 2 weeks because her daycare, which I won't disclose because y'all are creepy. They closed one always the 4th of July week, but then they're adding like an addition. So they're closed for 2 weeks.
Where are they putting the addition?
Like on the side by like that classroom and the playground. So it's going to be like a room for the teachers and then for like conferences. So when you have to go meet with the teachers, you don't have to like see your kid and your kid's like, I want to go home. You're here. Let's leave. And then they have a tantrum. Gotcha. So it's just like an extra space for the teachers or like meetings. So they're doing that. So it's cool. I mean, Maria's been there for a long time, so she deserves the space. But I don't deserve having Aria on me for 2 weeks with no activities. And then the sucky part, Vlad, is that she's too little. So it's not like I could be like, oh, I'll sign her up for XYZ camp, because you have to either be 5 years old or going into kindergarten.
So, yeah, it sucks. Yeah.
You know, like I would love to put her somewhere. Yeah. So thankfully Wallace was here most of the time. So it's like we can alternate and, you know, take our little breaks. But she's just at that age where she wants to be on you like white on rice. She's independent, but she still needs help.
Lito's kind of like that. He be putting we would have a lot of cheek action. His cheek around my cheek.
And she takes her little hands like this. And she just it's cute.
You gotta soak it up.
Well,
but I don't want to soak it up with your sweat. And
it's too much. So then I get the guilt of I should do a lot of things with you because you're just home. Like we should be working on this. You should maybe learn how to spell your name because she knows the letters of her name. But I'm like, what about the other letters, Aria? You know, like enrichment things. So then I feel guilty, like, oh, I should be doing more. But then I have to work.
Everything that you're doing to remain whole is what you should do.
Yeah.
And so
fair.
Sometimes that may look like a little less time with your kid or maybe a little less enrichment, but they're not going to remember the stuff that you make them right. They're going to remember the time that you spent and how it felt to be in your presence.
Yeah.
Because the only thing I really remember as a child is I was close to my parents. I wasn't close to my parents. It was, so that's really what it is. And so obviously you won't let this because you're too intelligent, but don't let social media and everybody else make you feel
fair,
like you're inadequate.
Yeah. It's just the guilt of not like I feel like I'm not doing enough. Like, oh, we're home for these 3 days. Oh, I could have taken her to XYZ. Like today, they're both home. So Alana is in camp, but it's only Monday through Thursday. So today, Wallace took them to the museum, so they're there. But if like they would have stayed home,
you know what we should do? We should teach the kids how to play rugby. And at the gaps of time, we put them on. We have some pickup games of hands. That's it.
I think Aria would like that because I tried to put Alana in a sport, and Alana told me like this: "No, thanks, mommy. I don't want to play a sport."
Alana's a little too pretty.
She's too prissy.
Too pretty.
Yeah, she knows outside means sweating her hair off.
Oh, she's a cheetah girl.
She is a cheetah girl. No, she wants to sing and act.
She's the one that Adrian played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I think Lito's going to be a theater kid because he is singing his head off. And the way this kid recognizes beats songs in different keys.
That's Alana too.
Yeah. So I told Julie, with Lito's cousins and with our community, we have so many talented kids. Why don't we just put like a Jackson 5 together?
That was literally what my dad wanted to do with the 6 of us. He got us a guitar. He got us a guitar, an accordion, Vlad.
Oh, what?
An accordion. No one wanted to play it. We were like the worst talent that he had because he's like, nobody ever wants to do anything. We're like, no, that's for old people.
Yeah, I was sitting there watching Joe Jackson tapes.
He's like, you guys can do it. So we're like, we don't want to do music, right? Yeah, we don't want to do it because of, it's like forcing us to play the accordion, the guitar. And then we get to high school and we all join the marching band. He's like, what the fuck?
You guys were in the marching band?
Yeah.
Really?